Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. And this one is going to be against Derek. So as you can see, I am using the same team that I've been using the past few games. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what they're using. Alright, so that looks to be a pretty cool team there. Some interesting stuff you don't see every day in Gen 8. So what do I want to lead with? Here's the question. I think we're going to go with... I think we'll just go ahead and go with the good old soccer skin, the Cinderace. Always a pretty safe bet. And we'll see how that works out. So there he is, and it looks like he's going to lead with the Machamp. Alright, so that's not bad for me, as I do lead with the Cinderace. So I think I'm actually just going to U-turn out right away, because I don't think that I can actually take this thing out in one shot, and I don't want to risk that. So just going to U-turn for that chip damage and the switch. So going to do that, and not going to do too much this thing. I am going to take some Life Orb damage as well, but I do get that mandatory switch. So off of that, I think we're going to go ahead and come in with the Galarian Weezing, the Smoke, and he is just going to go for the Stone Edge here. So playing it safe. I am max physical defense, but even so, that does take me down by about a third. So I do regain some HP from the Black Sludge as well. So, I could make the obvious play. I think at this early stage in the game, just going to make the obvious play. Just going to go for the Strange Steam. He might stay in, and he actually does stay in. So going to hit him with that Strange Steam. I am max special attack, and it is enough to take down the Machamp from that range and drop him down to 5 Pokemon. So that is pretty great for me, as I do gain some health back from the Black Sludge once again. So we'll see what he wants to bring in response to that. And it looks like he's going to come in with the Drifblim. Okay. So this thing is pretty bulky. I'm not entirely sure what it can do to me, but I kind of don't want to take any damage here on the Weezing right now, since it could be pretty useful for other Pokemon on his team. So I'm going to switch, and what do we want to switch into? That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to switch into the Drampa, good old Mr. Herbert. If he does go for a Ghost attack, we'll get that free switch. So there it is, and he goes for a Calm Mind. Okay, that's interesting. So he's going to get that special attack and special defense increase there, so that is pretty interesting. So I am choice specs here. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt to try and hit this thing as hard as I can. Max special attack as well. He's actually going to go for another Calm Mind to get that second special attack and special defense increase. I'm not 100% sure what kind of other moves he might be packing, since this is interesting. But that choice spec Thunderbolt's going to hit him below half, and I actually do get the paralysis. So that was very lucky on my side, because now I might actually outspeed him and take him out with another one. And indeed I do outspeed him now, and indeed I do take him out with another one. So that is going to knock him down to 4 Pokemon. That was pretty nice for me. A little bit of bad luck on his side there. That choice specs Drampa is no joke, though. Hitting like a truck with that super effective Thunderbolt. So now he's going to come in with the B-Sharp, and I could stay in and attack this thing to get some good damage. And I don't maybe not super need Grandpa, so I think I'm just going to stay in and nail this thing with the Choice Specs Thunderbolt and see how much it does. He's actually going to go for an Iron Head. I am max HP. That takes me down by a little less than half, actually. I'm going to nail this thing with that Choice Spec Thunderbolt to knock him into the red. So this thing just hits like an absolute truck with the Choice Specs. So just going to go for it again. He's going to go for the Iron Head, hoping for maybe a high roll or actually a crit. He does get the crit there. And that's actually going to get rid of the Grandpa and drop me down to 5 Pokemon. So I'm not sure, based on the damage of the first one, if that crit mattered. It might have, or it might have just been a high roll, could have taken me out, I don't know, or maybe the crit did matter. But in any event, going to go ahead and come back in with the Cinderace, and from this range, any attack I have should be able to take him out. So just going to Sucker Punch him, actually, in case he decides to try and Sucker Punch me. So I think mine will go first. So there's my Sucker Punch, yep, and going to hit him with that, and that is enough from that range, max physical attack with a Life Orb to take down that B-Sharp, dropping him down to 3 Pokemon. So looking pretty solid here. And we'll see what he wants to bring in return, and it looks like it's going to be the Chandelure. Okay, so I did reveal Sucker Punch, so I'm not sure what he's planning here. Maybe he's hoping to take one, I don't know. I think I'm just going to make the obvious play and go for the Sucker Punch here. It is actually going to fail, though, because he is packing the Minimize. Okay, so that's interesting. So that is going to increase his evasion, so that's not good. So gonna want to switch out here for sure, and not sure what I want to switch into, though. I think I'll go ahead and switch into the Gallade. I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, so hopefully can take some attacks from this thing. So he is going to go for a Shadow Ball this time. Okay, I was hoping he might go for another status move, but no. And yikes, that hurts. That's going to knock me with a critical hit again. Unfortunately, that's going to knock me down to 22 HP in the red, so that sucks, a critical hit once again. So he's definitely getting some luck back here, as I'm going to Shadow Sneak this turn, and going to go for that. And thanks to the Minimize, I miss, so that is devastating, actually. And then he's just going to be able to hit me with a Flamethrower to take me out. So that was a pretty unfortunate turn of events. That's going to drop me down to 4 Pokemon. So now I'm at a bit of a dilemma here. I think I am going to have to come in with the Inteleon here, the Lord Frieza. And I should definitely outspeed this thing, and hopefully I don't get take those minimized misses. That would be absolutely devastating. So gonna Scald this, actually. He could switch out, but he does have 2 Pokemon to take that attack. But he is set up, so I don't think he's going to want to switch, so I'm just going to Scald anyway. And he does stay in, and I miss the Scald. Jeez. Us. Okay, 1 Minimize. That is not good. So I'm going to Energy Ball me all the way down to my Focus Sash, but I do survive because of it. So we're going to go for the Scald again. Hopefully I don't miss thanks to that 1 Minimize once again. We're going to find out. So here's the Scald, and there's the miss once again. So 3 misses in a row. That is pretty insane, actually. So he's just going to go ahead and take me out with a Flamethrower there and drop me down to 3 Pokemon. So this thing just really putting a dent in my team thanks to those minimized misses are just absolutely devastating. I don't know what the percentages are on minimizing this generation. I'm not even sure if it's legal or not. I know it wasn't last generation, but I think at this point I'm going to have no choice but to go for the Dynamax Darkness to try and take this thing out, because the max moves cannot miss, I believe. So I just have to do that, because this one minimize, just all my attacks missing. It's pretty crazy. So he might have like a Bright Powder or something on there also, I don't know, to increase the odds of me missing. But either way, going to go ahead and turn into the Dynamax Cinderace, hit him with the Max Darkness, and that is going to knock him down to a Focus Sash, it looks like. So he is going to survive because of that, and I am going to drop his special defense, and I lose some HP. He's going to Shadow Ball me, and that is going to knock me down to about a third HP. Not a big deal. So it honestly doesn't really matter what I go for, since he's at 1 HP, but I don't really want to burn my last PP with Sucker Punch, so I'm just going to go for the Max Flutterby here, and that's going to get rid of that really annoying Chandelure there. And yeah, thankfully that thing's gone, so I'm going to take some more Life Orb damage, and I believe that's going to knock him down to 2 Pokemon. So I'm going to get the lead back there, but that thing definitely put a very sizable dent in my team, unfortunately. So now he's going to come in with the Melodic, and there's really no reason for me to switch at this point, since I am low HP and Dynamaxed. So I could cut his special attack, his special defense, increase my attack, or Sun. So I think we're going to just Max Darkness on this thing to cut his special defense, since I probably can't survive another attack. So that is going to knock him down to a little above half, and that does cut his special defense, as I do take more damage from the Life Orb, and he's going to Muddy Water, but he's going to miss. So there's a little poetic justice there, as he is going to regain some HP with the leftovers. So that's going to be it for my Dynamax there. So again, no really reason to switch, so just going to stay in and high jump kick him. Hopefully I don't miss that. That would be devastating. So high jump kick coming. Thankfully I don't miss, and that is not quite enough to take that thing down. He survives in the red. Gonna go for the Muddy Water on the back of that Life Orb damage I took, and that will definitely take the Cinderace out from that HP. So that is going to drop me down to 2 Pokemon as well, and he will regain some more HP from the leftovers. So coming down to the wire here, going to go into my Weezing once again, and not sure who's going to outspeed who, but he does have that special defense drop, so I feel pretty good about that. Just going to go for the Sludge Bomb. It will be more than enough to take him out if I do outspeed, but he actually outspeeds me, hits me with that Icy Wind, and going to actually take me down to about half and drop my speed there, but I'm going to nail him with a Sludge Bomb in return, and that will be enough definitely to take the Melodic down and drop him down to just 1 Pokemon, as I do regain some HP from the Black Sludge. So, his last Pokemon, I believe, is the Appleton. So, there it is. And I am just going to go for a Sludge Bomb on this thing. I don't want to risk missing that Strange Steam. So, he is going to go ahead and bust out his Dynamax now, since he does still have that in the back. So, this game is definitely not over just yet. So he is going to transform into the special Gigantamax, actually, Appleton there. And I am going to outspeed him, actually, despite the speed drop, because that thing is very slow. I'm going to take him down by about a third with a Sludge Bomb, and I do get the poison, so that's pretty nice. But it looks like, actually, I might have just tripped a weakness policy there, so that's not good. Gonna give him those attack and special attack increase, and then he's just gonna destroy me there with a Max Steel Spike, so that's unfortunate. That's gonna give him a defense increase as well and knock me down to just 1 Pokemon, as he is gonna take some damage from the poison, but My last Pokemon here is actually going to be the Escavalier, the Lancelot. So I don't think this thing actually learns any really good moves for me. So I'm hoping not anyway. So I'm just going to go for that Mega Horn. We're both pretty slow. He does outspeed me. Actually, he is packing a Max Quake. So that's not good. That's going to knock me down a little more than half. And that is going to increase his special defense. So it's going to come down to a Mega Horn here. Nail him with that. It is not quite enough, actually, to take that thing down, Dynamaxed. And I'm going to regain some HP with the leftovers, as he does take the poison damage. He is barely hanging on there in the red. And unfortunately, I don't know if I can survive another attack based on the initial damage. I don't think I can. But we're going to find out, as he's going to go for the Max Quake once again. And indeed, I cannot survive one of those. So that's going to take the Escavalier down, and that is game. So we're going to lose that 1-0 to Derek, but that was a really good game. Very close, very competitive. Yeah, definitely some decent hacks on both sides there. So don't know if I can really even blame that, to be honest, but that was just a very close game down to the wire there. Definitely could have gone either way. But saving the Dynamax in the back at the end definitely paid dividends. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.